In this video, I'm going to talk about a really clever way that I use to get a bureau to hire me.
How'd you do that?
I see that success is not something you pursue, it is something you are.
All right, so I don't normally go after bureaus. And in the beginning, I did go after bureaus. I went after bureaus, entertainment agencies, meeting planners. I went after everybody. I was like, hey, put me on your website. And some of them did. And this is when I realized, like, okay, they're not actually actively getting me gigs, but at least I got on their websites, right? So I did this by accident. I didn't do this on purpose. I did this by accident, but because I did this, they actually hired me for a few events. And here's what happened. So at the time, I charged a certain amount. When I contacted them, I said, hey, I charge this much. They put me on their website, said, hey, his fees is this range. Then after a certain, like a month or two, I said, hey, I need to just update you guys in terms of what I charge. I actually charge this much now. So I increased my rates. And they said, okay, cool. They updated the thing. Then a few months later, I said, hey, I got to update you guys. I increased my rates again. And so they said, oh, well, okay. So they updated their thing. And I said, hey, like a few months later, hey, I increased my rates again. And at this point, they said, like, who is this guy? So they started looking into my stuff. They asked me for more videos and all this stuff. And then they got me booked for other events. And I didn't think about it at the time. I mean, I literally didn't think about it. I was literally increasing my rates. And I realized that the reason why I got hired was because at first they get contacted by everybody, all kinds of speakers, and they put a speaker on their website and that's it. They just forget about this person. But they didn't forget about me because I kept emailing them saying, hey, I increased my rates. And what's going on in their minds is they're thinking like, wow, this dude keeps increasing his rates. He must be pretty good. I mean, if he keeps increasing his rates all the time. So they took a look at me because I was more visible to them. And so I used that strategy. I used it on another bureau where I said, hey, I'm increasing my rates. It's this much now. And then I sent them another email a few months later. Hey, it's this much now. And once again, they booked me. And it wasn't even the fact that I just increased my rates. It was the fact that I kept contacting them and I kept being in front of them. And so there are several things you can actually do to get in front of people where you can either say, here's a rate increase, like, oh, I normally charge $500. Now it's $10,000. So it can be a rate increase. You can send them new testimonials. You can say, hey, I just did another presentation. Here's some new testimonials you can put on the site for me. You can send them new video footage. You can say, hey, I just did another event. Here's some new video footage that you guys can use. So whenever you stay in contact with them, they're much more likely to recommend you because most people, they just send that one email, they get put on their website, and that's it. They just get forgotten about. So when you keep contacting them, you keep updating your stuff on their site, you keep telling them to update, even if they don't update it, you just keep telling them like, hey, here's new stuff, here's new stuff, here's new stuff. They are reminded about you. They look at you again over and over and over. And then when a client comes in saying, hey, we need a motivational speaker, they say, I remember that guy who keeps increasing his rates. And that's what happens. So that was just a really simple way that I actually got hired by the bureaus. And it just comes down to visibility. That's what everything comes down to. The more visible you are, the more likely you are to get business. If you like this video, if you like this video, the other videos, any videos, if you like me, if you don't like me, whatever it is, comment on this video, share this video with other people who are interested in marketing, who are interested in seeing a sexy devil like me.